Hey, this is John from Dead Animal Garage. Just wanted to give you an update as to where the Fendered Crown Vic teardown's at. Got to spend a few more hours out here this weekend to get some things done, so thought I'd give you a quick walk around and show you where we're at as of today. So, starting at the back, I'm keeping the trunk floor pan in. My thought is I'm not going to section the back half of the bed, so it's going to overhang. I'm hoping long enough, if not, get really close to where if I have to cut this back or whatever somewhere, I can keep that in, and I want to make like a smuggler's box to so the bed floor will kind of, we'll have it. I have a door that'll open up on it, so we'll see if that works out or not. I don't know, but anyway, got this section cut out, trimmed up to where I think it'll work. I can then blend that into the bed of the truck, or the floor of the bed. I'll get rid of all of these things here, and then next, obviously, the wiring I'll run underneath somehow and hide it up in there. So that's where that's at. Cut off here at the usual spot where everybody seems to cut them. I mean, obviously the cab will end up, I'm thinking, somewhere right around here. So at that point I will bring up the floor to meet where that needs to be. And then moving on, I still got to cut rockers off, but again, I want to wait till I get some good measurements and see exactly where I want to cut the floor. Here's some of the wiring off this side. Will end up getting stripped out. This is basically everything for all the power windows, locks, seat belts, all that kind of crap. I did find there was a question I had about this piece right here, and this is actually an extra circuit that they put in for the police cars to run different things out of the back of the trunk, so I'll strip that out. Don't need that. And then the stuff off the dash, I'll show you where I'm at on that. So I'm keeping some of the vents. I'm going to see if maybe I can incorporate them into the 65 dash. We'll see what happens. I think on this piece here, I'm going to get a new, like a decal made or something, and put some vintage type lettering, and I might try and use the chrome knobs from the 65 in place of these. So we'll see what happens. And then on the gauge cluster, I'm going to put a white background in there. This I saw where somebody sells one. Other than that, I'm going to use it as is. And then obviously the light switch and whatnot, I'll keep that, and that'll be pretty much it from the dash. So speaking of, here's where I'm at on that. Got it all ripped off. Keeping all the ducting in place right now. My hopes is to try and use some of it. I'm not sure what until I get in there and see if there's any places I can add vents. If I can pick this point up, or if it's just maybe these here. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then I did cut down the metal structure that held the dash out here, so you can see where I cut here, and then here, and then over here I trim this off. So that keeps that whole structure underneath, which helps support the all the ductwork right now. So stay tuned on that. I guess we'll see what happens. Again, until I really can understand exactly where all of this can get cut down, if it needs to get cut down, if it'll fit, I don't know. So I've seen a couple of videos. There's not a whole lot of detail, at least that I can find, that shows what to exactly do there. So then on the front, I still have to move the core support back. I got to look into that to see if people are they're sliding the whole thing, so they're taking the mounts from the top and underneath the frame, and then sliding the whole thing back. So I need to get working on that, and then cut whatever I got to cut off the frame. And then I guess more wiring that ends up having to. This all just go in the trash can, basically. I don't think there's anything here that I need to keep. So yeah, that's that. I think that's the biggest part of these projects is all this damn wiring you got to deal with and what you're going to do with it. And here's some more of the dash. Like you can see, I kept everything to keep the support for the steering wheel. I don't want to change that if I don't have to. And then I cut back like let's see here, and then along here, because there was a piece of structure that came out to hold the dash, so that's gone. So I'm going to pull the airbag off and get that unplugged, I'm fighting these damn little, the holes here for the access. This one down at the bottom, for whatever reason, doesn't want to let loose. So I was tired of swearing at it, so I decided, you know what, that's enough for the day. So anyway, that's where we're at, and I will post more as I keep moving forward. Probably next time will be the finished, cleaned out wiring, and then I'll have the truck here hopefully soon, and we'll start grafting that on.